not just a clothing brand anymore.
So our relaunch is underway. We have begun the process of starting the brand again. And it's really exciting. It's exciting to see the pieces coming together. Something that we've been discussing a lot internally is just the fact that this is not just a clothing brand anymore. The first time around, we were really just focused on products. But now we want to be product, but further than that, it's about stories. Everything that we do with co-media is about stories. It's about storytelling first. And as a co-media brand, this, of course, should follow suit. So we want to tell stories that are completely dedicated to the world of fashion and tell them at a high level. So with the Go to the Lamb relaunch, you'll start to see that, yeah, we're doing some things on the product side and we're relaunching with a hoodie, but you're gonna see a lot of storytelling, a lot of original pieces. This, for example, the BTS and everything that we're doing behind the scenes. Also some short films that you'll see coming out. We're also producing full-length TV shows as well as part of the brand. So there's a lot going on that we're super excited about, and we can't wait to start sharing some of that. And I think when we start sharing those pieces and as those elements come together, I think the picture for what the Go to the Lamb looks like will get clearer.
So when we're looking for fabrics, we're looking for color, we're looking for stretch, we're looking for durability. Ideally a natural fiber like cotton. This is a very casual kind of garment, so you want it to be something really durable. So we're stretching it out. We're making sure that it's, we can kind of move around in that really well. It can go through some washes. It's gonna be really durable. And again, it just feels really smooth on the skin. We're thinking about a French terry, maybe, I don't know if that's a secret, but that's where we're at. We're thinking about a French terry, maybe something kind of light toned. We're still playing around with it. One of the things I'm loving the most about this is everyone has a hoodie, right? A hoodie is extremely relatable, and being able to start from scratch and being like, okay, what makes a perfect hoodie is really exciting to me because, again, you can keep it really casual and just go out and buy one, but I'm like, oh no, what's the best feel? What's the best fit? What's the best amount of drop shoulder? And just being able to tweak that over and over in my pattern making program, that's a really enjoyable part for me. So far, we've made a very simple mock-up prototype. It's not going to be in our final fabric, but it's just something that we can get together quickly to get on the body so we can start making edits immediately because we don't want to elongate this process too long. And we got a fabric that's as close to what the real fabric is going to be as possible. But that way we're able to just understand, the cuff length that we want, how far the drop shoulder is going to be, how wide it's going to be for both men and women. Just something to interact with in these really early stages. Doing it this way is really helpful because we're not wasting too much time using up the valuable resources. We can get closer to our final sample faster. I'm using my 3D programming. We're using this sort of scrap mock-up fabric. And then by the time we get to the real fabric, we might only need 1 or 2 samples left. So it saves a lot of time. And it also just gets everyone excited and keeps that momentum going, which we really need in these types of processes.
So the first go around with the Go to the Lamb, we learned a lot of lessons, key lessons, and one of those lessons was not to boil the ocean and overdo it with product offerings. So this time around, we decided just to focus on one garment in particular to start and really put all of our energy into creating the best garment possible. And the garment we decided upon was a hoodie. And it's kind of a happy accident, honestly, with the hoodie, because if you look at the history of the garment, the hoodie was created originally, I think, in the 1930s. And initially, it was made for workers, athletes, and military personnel. So it was kind of the garment of the underdog, if you will. And then you see in the 70s, the hoodie becomes kind of a cultural pop garment when hip hop artists in New York City start wearing it, graffiti artists start wearing it, and artists in general. So it kind of becomes the garment, not only of the underdog, but of kind of the rebel. And I think that fits ironically into what we're doing when we talk about redefining greatness. Because then all of a sudden, you take a garment that has been in itself redefined throughout history, and we get a chance to really sink our teeth into it and elevate it and create something new. And I just think that process is kind of cool. And honestly, like, I'll be honest, that wasn't on purpose, but after kind of researching the history of it, then it just was like perfect. It felt like we were already in synergy and in line and flowing with what we needed to be doing. So very excited about taking a garment like the hoodie and putting our spin on it and bringing something kind of unique and really high quality into the space.